So
those are some
taking
impressive
games off
wins.
fall.
Oh, he's Sonic.
Yep.
Okay.
So and he's actually a really like unique Sonic, and that he plays very aggressive.
Okay. Oh, so he's not, you know, a little defensive, trying to play the time game.
No.
More so, it's kind of just showing off the speed of Sonic, how he can
Exactly.
go ahead and get around these shields, thriving off of those grabs, possibly the other hitboxes. I'm just going off kind of the examples you were kind of giving me.
Yeah, and one thing I've seen him do a lot is he'll make use of the like landing nair, like the very last second landing nair, and he'll use that to convert into.
Good stuff, but we did see Pitbull a little earlier. You know what he is capable of with this Lucario, but can Orochiwolf go ahead and get past it? But he is getting mixed up right now off of these grabs attempts. All right, no, and I can already see this aggressive nature as you were talking about. Orochiwolf continuously coming in with these spin dashes, trying to convert off a lot of these hits. The double up air into the falling down air off that air dodge. Beautiful stuff so far.
And he keeps the damage going, just mixing up Pitbull in the air. It's really difficult, man. I mean, he's like getting him up in the air. He's getting these like basically guaranteed up airs. And he's so fast that he can just react to everything that Pitbull's doing.
Ooh, Pitbull trying to go for the command grab. Still not going to land it. Orochiwolf trying to follow up with the back air. Now, both these players being so aggressive. But right now, I love the change of pace coming from Pitbull. You know, he's running away, tossing out these aura spheres, and kind of just aiding Orochiwolf. If you want to come at me with a straight up spin dash, you're eating this aura, and you might be able to lose this stock. And speaking of losing stock, so close for Pitbull there.
Orochiwolf. Throw.
Wow. Up air, yep.
Chases him all the way to the top. Hit him with the Sonic Boom, baby.
Oh, good stuff right there coming from Orochiwolf. Again, the neutral air, as you already highlighted, landing back down with it twice.
Oh, gets the grab just before Pitbull is able to put out his hitbox.
Well, the F-Tilt kind of just stuffing Pitbull. Another up throw, not leading into the upper this time. And Pitbull basically has to try to find some way to stop this Sonic, because right now, Orochiwolf is just running all over him.
Yeah, and I like how he springboards over to the other side. That Aura Sphere is still not enough. Orochiwolf will make it back to the stage.
He's good. Aura Sphere is on the line, but the down air gonna catch him approaching.
Wow.
Still not gonna be the stock. Oh, he barely clipped right in there to get past. Ooh, double jump away. I like it. Playing hot potato with a Lucario. Scary situation, and finally gonna get caught.
Works out for Pitbull in that case right there. Solid mix-up on the shield there, too, with the up B.
No, but I mean, this actually works for Orochi with the fact that now he is no longer in kill percent. He can go back to the aggressive style. He can go back to taking a couple of these risks to get this stock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, Spring trying to cover a couple of these options. The forward smash in the opposite direction. That is going to be it. Game one going over to Orochiwolf.
Yeah, really solid play there. Recognizing that Pitbull had to recover on the stage, as he had noticed he had been doing time and time again. Actually, oddly enough, got the backwards hitbox of the forward smash, but it was
so
still,
I mean, any hope that
still
Lucario could have possibly had to live,
gone.
it was all the way gone.
Yeah.
That man was already DOing the opposite direction.
Absolutely.
All right, Pitbull kind of just deliberating what he wants to do. I heard a couple of people shouting at him, possibly some coaching, but I ain't saying anything.
He may be thinking about a character switch. I mean, he does have other characters. I know he has a solid Marth, Lucina, but this is his like bread and butter right here. So he's going to stick with it. Just going to take him to a different stage.
I like the Wily spec just because Lucario can go ahead and cling onto the bottom, jump off, and kind of mix up his recovery as well.
Yeah.
And the fact that we are on FD, there's just one direction that he and Orochiwolf can go, running at one another.
Yeah.
I mean, Orochiwolf still keeping up all this pressure, so aggressive with his Sonic play style, and has, again, find us up with Elite. Good down air coming up from Pitbull, just going right over the spin dash attempt.
Nice, falling with a no lag on the down air. Able to put out those jabs before Pitbull's able to do anything else.
Oh, good dash attack. Go ahead and just get right up in there before the Aura Sphere even came out. Ooh. Oh, the forward smash is gonna do it.
97% Pitbull is now really good position. He's still, I mean, he's like really far away from dying. He's got a bit of rage on him, and Aura is nowhere near capped out.
Ooh, Orochiwolf got the read on it. Unfortunately, it wasn't unable to connect at first, but the up throw into the up air. Good percent, still not the stock though. Run up. Ooh, got a down tilt instead. And the walk, excuse me, but the forward smash not connecting.
Absolutely, and that actually ended up being about 45% in Pitbull's favor.
No, and the worst part about that is the fact that now this Lucario sitting at 145%, but losing the stock after the back air.
Sets up the spring, but Pitbull none the wiser is just going to drift to the left.
Okay, here we go. Orochiwolf trying to mount his comeback yet again. I think he was going for the footstool into the spring, unable to land it, only getting the spring out. Okay, got little Orsford just clinking that out.
A lot of supporters of Pitbull in the chat right now. Can we get some for Orochiwolf as well? This is a really tight battle.
Landing there, leading into that back air, now leading into the forward air. Oh, there goes the spring. Gonna hit him a couple of times. No, only hitting him once, but the down air rising out of Pitbull to get Orochiwolf off of him. Yep, no, that's exactly what Pitbull wants. If he gets a straight spin dash into him, he can immediately just stuff it. Ooh, scary situation right now. Just getting charged up, trying to bait and scare him with these back airs. Up air, yeah, it's gonna do it.
Good punish coming out from Pitbull. So we got a game 3 on our hands.
I mean, what a way to go ahead and close out winners quarters here at Breakthrough 2. A game 3 going down to the wire, and Orochiwolf, his counter pick.
So this is actually important to note because now Orochiwolf gets to play on the stage of his preference. What's it gonna be?
Town and City.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
So
I know you were saying he's aggressive, but he's this aggressive?
Man, he really wants these close quarter combats.
Okay, I mean, not even just that. The fact that you have a Lucario going against you, he can just evaporate these stocks like it's nothing.
Off of the top for sure. But so can Sonic. After all, a lot of his setups and combos take him to the top.
Ooh.
He's already gonna have a ton of kill power off the side as well with the back air.
Yeah, I mean, a quick 41 already from Orochiwolf, and only 6% racked up on him from Pitbull. And, ooh, I like he's just canceling a lot of these spin dashes, kind of just baiting Pitbull to push that button so he can slip up in there and get some type of punish. All right, good dash attack. Now still running back and forth, getting a grab. Forwarder. That's all you need, baby. I like that, just allowing the spin dash to roll right at him. Try to punish him with that downer. Unfortunately, unable to get the correct hitbox stack he wanted, and now pushing it to 1 too many times, gonna get punished.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Man, still hitting with that shield. Ooh. I mean, Orochiwolf isn't doing that all set. Immediately going in with those down airs to send him right off the top. Because if you don't get that spiking hitbox in the beginning, you get knocked straight to the top. And I've seen plenty of times where people aren't ready for that, and they just lose that stock.
Uh-oh. All right, opts for a roll as opposed to getting any sort of up smash.
Wow, first hit of that forward tilt actually just clicking out the Ors here, and the rest of it hitting into Pitbull.
Oh, using the invincibility frames on spin dash startup.
Great awareness coming out from Orochiwolf to just avoid that. Using the springs to just get out of the way of that. And now Pitbull relentless with all of these aerials, trying to just get that home run to take away the stock.
Yeah, I mean, this matchup is really interesting because so far, like, each player is relying on a main game plan, which is to try to find an opening from far away. Like, Pitbull will fade back, charge these Aura Spheres, and just try to get Orochiwolf to approach, but it's just like a really dangerous game because Sonic can always close the gap really fast.
Using the invincibility yet again to get past that Aura Sphere.
Will he do it a third time? Man, that really seems so
scary. He's stuck the up smash, just taking that stock away. Pitbull taking the lead.
133% on his first stock. This is really good for him. Oh my god. Already 30% onto Orochiwolf. Make
42
that 42
now, and he has to be careful, especially sitting at these percents. One air dodge mix up off that up air will actually get his stock with the back air. And we got the Pitbull chants coming out here in SoCal. All of them cheering on their boy.
They're charging up.
Oh, and the back air landing. Pitbull with the pop-off.
Absolutely.
Beautiful stuff right there coming up from Pitbull, sitting at 130%, using the rage and the aura to his advantage and clutching it out.
You called it yourself, man. You said back air right now is online. And that's what he went for. Maybe he heard you.
Oh no, I mean, I think we're live still, right? Huh? Is it no? If it's a commentator talking, it's not coaching. y'all gotta get yourself corrected.
All right.
But you know, it's some type of collusion if it was my boy up there. But you know, I don't know Pitbull like that. So it's all good.
You sure he didn't promise you some of the pot?
Wait, who's Pitbull?
Oh, who's that guy?
I'm messing. You know, let me get a Scooby snack real quick. No, but guys, that is going to be it for us. That was the rest of winners quarters, if I'm not mistaken, J-Max. And we have had ourselves a fantastic time here at Breakthrough number 2, the arcade.